Amazon sellers often see errors when they try to list or change their listings. These errors can be caused by a number of things like authorization issues, data validation problems, or identifier issues. Most of the time, sellers don't know what to do to fix these errors, even after reading Amazon suggestions. Amazon provides error codes and insights into the problems, but they are not always easy to understand. These errors can be a real pain in the ass and can make it difficult to run your Amazon business. But don't worry, we are here to help you to fix these errors and get your Amazon business back on track. I am Anis from Ecomclips, and today I will explain some common errors that Amazon sellers face as well as how to fix them with ease. So keep watching. Error code 90117. It means product descriptions exceed the maximum character limits. Amazon sellers have seen the error code when the product title, bullet points, or description exceed the maximum character limits. Now, what's the solution? Amazon has different character limits for different product categories. For example, Amazon allows 200 characters in the title for most categories, but only 125 characters for clothing categories. If you use more than 125 characters in your clothing category's title, you will get this error. So, to avoid this, download the category specific file available in the Add Products section in Amazon Seller Central. This file will tell you the maximum number of characters allowed for the product title, bullet points, and descriptions. Also, in the edit section of a product, you can see the character limit for a specific category. For example, if I want to add more characters to this title, I can't do that because it's telling me that I have exceeded the limit. So, you need to make sure you stay within these limits for each section. If you have already done this and got the error, this is still a solution, and I will tell you what it is at the end of the video. For your kind information, we will be covering a lot of Amazon errors and issues. So we will try to give you a quick and straightforward solution. However, if you want a more detailed solution, you can always reach out to us through comments or email. Error code 8016, which means variation relationship error. Sellers sometimes have trouble treating parent-child variations. This is usually because the variation theme values for both the child and parent products are different. To create variation listings, you need to make sure that the parent and child products have the same variation theme. You also need to make sure that the child products contain the correct values for the relevant variation fields. For example, if you look at the variation theme here on this feed file, you see both the parent and child products have the same variation theme size. So we are not gonna get this error on this listing. You can also do the same while creating variations to avoid such errors. Another common error code is 5161, which means you may not use trademark terms. If you add trademark keywords to your listings, you will see error code 5161. For example, CrossFit is a trademark keyword for knee compression slips. If you use the word CrossFit to your listing even as a backend keyword like a search term, subject matter, or in the alt text field, Amazon will show you error code 5161. To fix this error, you need to remove the trademark keywords from your listings. Amazon doesn't allow the use of trademark keywords. Amazon error code 8541 or 8542 both indicate your product ID conflicts with Amazon's ASIN. Amazon gives the error when your product ID like UPC, EAN, ISBN, etc. matches one or more ASINs, but the other attributes you provide like brand name, color, size, title, etc. don't match what's already in Amazon's catalog. Here's how to fix it. Check if the ASIN that Amazon flagged matches the item you are trying to sell. If it does, use the ASIN as your product instead of your UPC or EAN and resubmit your data. Next up, error code 90057, which means invalid values. Here's what that means. These errors happen when you submit a value that doesn't match the values that Amazon has predetermined for a specific field. Still not clear? Let me give you an example. Let's say you have provided the value summer for the seasons field, but Amazon has predetermined that the values for this field should be autumn, winter, or spring, summer. This is why you are seeing this error. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, to fix this error, check which values are accepted for these respective fields and add the value accordingly. Error code 8008. Can find your parent SKU with the SKU ABCD something. This error is related to the parent SKU of the variation you are trying to list on Amazon. Amazon flagged this error because the parent SKU is already in use in their catalog. To fix this, you need to delete the parent SKU from the Amazon catalog and then recreate it. It's best to use a Xloader file to delete the SKU. You can then wait 24 hours and recreate the SKU. Amazon error code 8560. Missing attributes. This error means that your Amazon feed is missing some required data. For example, your feed might be missing the product ID or brand, or the product ID you provided doesn't match an existing ASIN. To fix this error, you need to make sure that your feed includes all of the required attributes for your product category. You can find a list of required attributes for each category on the Amazon Seller Central website. Once you have added all of the required attributes to your feed, you need to make sure that the values for those attributes are correct. If any of the product codes are off by even a single character, it could result in 8560 error. So be careful when you are inputting the product ID and other attributes into your feed. Amazon error code 5665. Brand name approval denied or brand name exception error. This error happens when you try to list a product on Amazon using a brand name that isn't in the Amazon brand registered list. To fix this, you need to send photos that prove you are the owner of the product. Name your product photos separately in a folder, then open a case on Amazon Seller Central and connect with their team. Make sure you attach all of the relevant files and details. Once Amazon reviews your proof, they will accept that it's your product and the problem will be solved. The next error code is 8572 or 8573. Trying to create a product which is already listed on Amazon, UPC or ENMAS. So, what does it mean? When a seller tries to create a listing for products that have already been listed on Amazon with specific IDs, then Amazon shows this error 8572. If you want to solve this problem, then you will have to make sure that you match your product ID type with Amazon. Edit the product details that were previously provided. Make sure your UPC, EAN and GTN are correct and mentioned properly. If the above mentioned steps still do not solve your issues, then you can wait and connect with Amazon support and wait for their response until they get back to you. The next one is error code 8026. Not authorized to list a product in a particular category. For certain categories, subcategories and brands such as automotive and power sports, music, fine arts, entertainment collectibles, etc., seller requires Amazon approval. If you don't have the selling approval and when you want to list, you will get error code 8026. To fix this error, you need to request Amazon for approval. For this, you need to apply for Amazon approval via Seller Central. Amazon error code 5664. Listing a generic product with generic as brand name. This error code means that you might be listing a generic product without making sure that it complies with Amazon's brand policy. How to fix error 5664? If you believe that this is an error on Amazon's part, you can reach out to them. Here are the steps you can take. Mention the brand name used when creating the listing. Add images and packaging of the product either by holding it in your hand or placing it on a surface. Make sure to add the batch ID to properly process the report. Amazon error code 8005. You are trying to change an identity attribute for an SKU. This means you are trying to change the SKU's identity. The product data you have submitted has changed. If this data to processed, your product will be associated with a different product in the Amazon catalog based on the ASIN. To fix this, delete the SKU and recreate it with the correct identity attribute. The last one from our list, Amazon error code 20008 and 20009, which means invalid image size. Such errors can occur when the image's short and long sides don't meet the minimum pixels requirement. To solve it, check the error type and accepted value and resize your image as per Amazon's image size requirements. These are regarding the most common error codes on Amazon. Apart from this, here are some other issues we have seen on Amazon. Potential high and low pricing issues. Amazon is very aware of pricing. They regularly monitor pricing to keep the marketplace stable and make sure customers are getting value for their money. If Amazon notices that your item price is not competitive, too high or too low compared to competitors and other marketplaces, they will flag a low and high pricing issue against your listings and deactivate them. To fix this issue, you need to make sure your prices are competitive. If your item prices is higher than the competition, you need to lower it. If your item price is lower than the competition, you need to raise it. In either case, you need to make sure your prices are in the line and Amazon's marketplace pricing policy rules. Once the pricing has been set, your listing will go live. Another issue is that the listing is inactive due to the pesticide keyword. Amazon really cares about product safety. Sometimes sellers put terms related to the chemicals or health conscious terms or words like disease, inflammation, resistance, etc. in the listings. And Amazon will make the listings inactive because they fall under the pesticide keyword. To fix this issue, check the listing and remove those words. Remove all those words and save the listing. In some cases, you have to delete the whole listing and recreate it with less detailed information. Product condition type error. This error happens when you enter an incorrect condition type in your inventory file or product data feed. Amazon will then show an error message that says that product condition is either not appropriate or missing. To fix this error, you need to resubmit your product data, making sure that it's entered correctly and contains the valid value for the specified condition type, such as new, used, refurbished, etc. Listing deactivated for high rate of return. There are a few key metrics that sellers need to maintain, like order defect rate, return rate, valid tracking rate, and late shipment rate. These metrics directly impact your Amazon seller account health. If you don't maintain the Amazon provided threshold, your account may be deactivated. For Amazon sellers, it's important to note that a high rate of returns from customers can result in the deactivation of your listing due to an increase in negative customer feedback and reviews. To address this problem, it's crucial to engage with Amazon seller support and work together to find a resolution. GTN exemption not approved. Amazon may not approve your GTN exemption request if your GTN is invalid or non-unique. To fix this, carefully check that your GTN is correct and unique. You should also make sure you understand and comply with Amazon's policies. This will help you avoid errors and increase your chances of getting your GTN exemption approved. Search suppressed error. Amazon listings are often suppressed when the product doesn't meet Amazon's requirement or doesn't have enough information. In most cases, this is because of the product images. To fix this issue, click on the search suppression error that's showing with the product. You will see the details on reason for the issue. Then you can take the necessary steps to fix the problem. The quickest way to solve any errors or issues is to do one of two things. First, you can create a case. However, in critical situations, cases aren't always the most effective solution. Instead, you can try live chat for a better resolution. The second option is to call Amazon support directly to resolve the issue. That's what I usually do to solve my problems with Amazon. However, you can always reach out to us and we can help you resolve your issues so you can have peace of mind. Actually, Amazon is constantly updating its platform and sellers need to keep up with these changes. However, it's important to remember that Amazon is not your friend. Amazon's mission statement is to help customers. The sellers are not Amazon's customers, and our mission statement is to help sellers. We want to be the most seller-centric company in the world to help Amazon sellers to do better on Amazon, which is why we give out all of our content for free. If you want to hire us to help you, you can book a same-day free appointment with us. We are an e-commerce agency with more than 10 years of experience. Till now, we have launched and have been managing more than thousands of Amazon choices and bestseller ranked products. Moreover, we have more than 300 e-commerce experts who are helping businesses all over the world. We would love to help you and work for you as well. Thanks for tuning in and we will catch you in the next video. Till then, stay safe.